So what I'd like to touch on today is actually about loss, because I see there's like maybe two types of losses. The first type is an apparent loss. It looks like you've lost something. It looks like you're missing out on something. For example, you lose a job, but you can always kind of reframe your thinking and actually say, well, actually that job maybe wasn't good for me. Maybe that job was what pushed me to start my own business, for example. So it seemed like a loss at the time. It seemed like, you know, everything was going wrong, but actually it prompted you, that thing can prompt you to make some other positive changes in your life that will actually make your life even better. And then of course we have the loss where you have actually lost something, like in our guest's case, she lost a child. You know, that her son was born and then, you know, in a very short space of time, he died. And that is a loss. But what can you do in those kind of cases? We will all go through a loss at some point in our lives, some more difficult than others. But again, as we saw and as we see from the guests that come on this program, even if you have lost someone, lost something that was so important to you, you can actually get help. You can move through these, you know, bad, difficult times to actually come out on top again. The issue is sometimes that people kind of, when they have a loss like that, they lose themselves as well. And when you lose yourself, that's the worst thing that can happen, because it's very difficult to bring yourself back up. But that's why it's so important that you do get the right support, get the right help. And that loss actually can be even be your strength later on as well. It can help you to inspire others. It can help you to help others in the future. Sometimes the worst things that we go through are the things that really prompt change, or they help us to really make a difference in other people's lives, because we know how it feels, we know what we went through, we know all the emotions that came, we know what we did to actually get through those times, and we can always pass that on to other people. So any loss, of course, is difficult, but any loss as well can also be overcome.